The foundational pillar of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam is God's covenant with Abraham. That's why these three religions are often referred to as the Abrahamic religions. So we're going to go ahead and read that story. I expect this will have timeless wisdom and be inspiring, because otherwise, why would so many people follow these three faiths? So as it begins, when Abraham was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to Abraham and said to him, I am Slim Shady. No, I am El Shaddai. Walk with me and be trustworthy. I will make a covenant between us, and I will give you many, many descendants. Abraham fell to his face, and God said to him, But me, my covenant is with you. For you will be the ancestor of many nations. And because I have made you the ancestor of many nations, your name will no longer be Abraham, but Abraham. I will make you fertile. I will produce nations from you, and kings will come from you. I will set up my covenant with you and your descendants after you in every generation as an enduring covenant. I will be your God and your descendants' God after you. I will give you and your descendants the land in which you are immigrants. Never mind those Native Americans. Oh, wrong story. The whole land of Canaan, or Canaan, I think it's pronounced, as an enduring possession, and I will be their God. God said to Abraham, As for you, you must keep my covenant, you and your descendants in every generation. This is my covenant that you and your descendants must keep. Circumcise every male. You must circumcise the flesh of your foreskins, and it will be a symbol of the covenant between us. A symbol? On the 8th day after birth, every male in every generation must be circumcised, including those who are not your own children, those born in your household, and those purchased with silver from foreigners. In other words, slaves. Be sure you circumcise those born in your household and those purchased with your silver. Your flesh will embody my covenant as an enduring covenant. Any uncircumcised male whose flesh of his foreskin remains uncircumcised will be cut off from his people. So in other words, if he's not cut off, he's going to be cut off. He has broken my covenant. God said to Abraham, As for your wife Sarai, you will no longer call her Sarai. Her name will now be Sarah. I will bless her and give you a son from her. I will bless her so that she will become nations, and kings of peoples will come from her. Abraham fell on his face and laughed. He said to himself, Can a 100-year-old man become a father? Mick Jagger did it. Or Sarah, a 90-year-old woman, have a child? To God, Abraham said, If only you accept Ishmael. But God said, No, your wife Sarah will give birth to a son for you, and you will name him Isaac. I will set up my covenant with him and his descendants after him as his enduring covenant. As for Ishmael, I've heard your request. I will bless him and make him fertile and give him many, many descendants. He will be the ancestor of 12 tribal leaders, and I will make a great nation of him. But I will set up my covenant with Isaac, who will be born to Sarah at this time next year. When God finished speaking to him, God ascended, leaving Abraham alone. Abraham took his son Ishmael, all those born in his household, and all those purchased with his silver, that is, every male in Abraham's household, and he circumcised the flesh of their foreskins that same day, just as God had told him to do. Abraham was 99 years old when he circumcised the flesh of his foreskin, and his son Ishmael was 13 years old when the flesh of his foreskin was circumcised. All the men of this household, those born in his household and those purchased with silver from foreigners were circumcised with him. Now, it's already bad enough being a slave. So imagine this playing out. Hey, I just made a covenant with God. Oh, okay, great, congratulations. And based on that covenant God made with me, we're going to circumcise you. Say what? But this is Holy Scripture. Nothing weird going on here. If there was an all-powerful being, a singular, omnipotent, omnipresent, all-good, all-knowing, intelligent being, obviously this is exactly what we would expect. Obviously, this being would be interested in having a piece of our foreskins. It really goes without saying. So, yeah, nothing strange going on here. This is Jim Wall. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Cisco, do we have to leave all our good friends now?
Only until next time, Pancho. Adios, amigos.